In the top stories, first ever tourism fest held, Department of Agriculture adds 2 new tractors to its fleet, and police investigate Wilbert D. Pemberton's shooting death. We'll be back with the details after the break.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Mervan Thompson. Keon Street in the Greenlands area had a festive buzz at the first ever tourism fest organized by the Ministry of Tourism on Saturday. The event saw businesses line the street such as Wax Memories, J Black Productions, Funky Monkey Tours, Forever Real Touch, International Food Camp, and many others. There were games for children and adults alike, including horseback riding, a play ring, rocking horses, and domino competitions. Cultural presentations by the actors and masqueraders were also received. Patrons said that they enjoyed the event and look forward to another. The Department of Agriculture has added 2 new tractors to its fleet as it aims to increase food production to meet the 25 by 2025 CARICOM regional goal. During a handing over ceremony on Friday, Minister with Responsibility, Honorable Samuel Duggins, spoke of the aim to become the food mecca of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS.
Now this initiative ensures that our farmers could produce more food for us to sell more food. And in the near future, you will see a lot more. We are currently establishing regional networks because our problem isn't unique. Most countries around the region are terribly food insecure. And I remember making that bold commitment while campaigning, and I said St. Kitts will become the food mecca of the OECS. I am here today and I stand on that commitment. And we'll be making strides to ensure that that commitment is witnessed. And every farmer willing to move forward and be a part of that, our department and our ministry is open armed to welcome you to be a part of it. And so as we plow away at 25 by 25, our objective is to produce more food and make sure that we have more food for our people, but not just our people in St. Kitts and Nevis. We need to ensure that we have more food for the people of the region.
He further pleaded to farmers to get on board, as the goal can only be achieved if farmers, the ministry and government create a partnership on the road to 2025.
To all of our workers, to all of our farmers, to everyone that believes in food and nutrition security, today is a day in the evolution towards a more glorious tomorrow. And I'm quite sure that we could all stand tomorrow and say, job well done. So on 25, well, on that day in 2025, when we do our tally and we look back at the journey and its challenges, we'll all be able to be healthy, happy and glad that today, in this moment, these tractors were here to be handed over.
The ceremony was held at the conference room of the Department of Agriculture at Lagreet. Finally, police of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force are investigating the homicide of 23-year-old Wilbert D. Pemberton of Newwood, Bastyr, St. Kitts. The incident occurred in the vicinity of a mechanic shop in the Newwood area between 1:30 p.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturday. Initial inquiries suggest that while walking along the road, Mr. Pemberton was accosted by an armed assailant who shot him several times about the body. Neighbors said they recall hearing the sounds of gunshots and thought they were firecrackers, but the echo after the bang made them realize they were gunshots. Pemberton was transported to the Joseph N. France General Hospital via ambulance, where he underwent emergency surgery, according to police. He died during the operation. The crime scene unit of the police force processed the scene and took into custody items of evidential value. ZIZ's camera crew caught a glimpse of the cleanup efforts in the area by members of the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services. Police ask persons who may have information to contact the nearest police station or the Crime Stoppers hotline at 707. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
Prepare for a home transformation like never before. Get ready to renovate and celebrate this weekend at Horsewood's Building and Nevis Centers, your ultimate destination for all things home improvement. We're unleashing the 25% home makeover extravaganza, where you can save a remarkable 25% on selected items throughout our store. Upgrade your living space, unleash your creativity, and turn your dreams into reality with the finest building materials, cutting-edge tools, and expert guidance, all at an incredible discount. Whether you're a do-it-yourself enthusiast or a professional builder, our wide selection and unbeatable prices will leave you inspired and equipped to tackle any project. So mark your calendars for November 23rd to 25th and be part of the Renovate and Celebrate event. Together, we'll elevate your home to new heights.
As a Miss Culturama contestant, elegance, sophistication, and independence are highly valued. And you get all of this with the Visa Black Card from National Bank. Enjoy worldwide access to top-notch hotels, vehicle rentals, and unique experiences. The National Bank Visa Black Card makes every day feel like the world is my oyster. Plus, the Visa rewards and exclusive local discounts give me value-added savings and benefits that I enjoy. The National Bank Visa Black Card truly embodies the essence of beauty and excellence. My life, my way.
The Visa Black Card, where beauty meets freedom. Only from National Bank.
50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win, and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. In news from this past week, a panel discussion on the creative economy was had this week for Global Entrepreneurship Week.
As the Department of Creative Economy in the Ministry of Sport and the Creative Economy seeks to increase public awareness of the ins and outs of the creative space, a panel discussion was held on Monday with renowned creative and legal minds in St. Kitts and Nevis. Panelists Jean Williams Knight, Kasim Rukus H.E. Pemberton, Corey Massablu Tyson, Fonts Rodney, Brandon Cranston, and Kishan DJ Terrell Henry gave their collective insights on navigating the creative space. Artist Ruckus H.E. encouraged artists to continue despite the many times they will hear no.
It's not going to be easy, but once you remain consistent and once you understand exactly what you want, it is possible. Don't ever give up. And today, I would say that I am where I feel comfortable. I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to gain. So don't ever give up. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because you can do it.
Not excluding the legal aspect of intellectual property, Gian Williams Knight, registrar at the Intellectual Property Office, advises persons to protect their ideas.
Remember that there are people who might now start to try to produce tickets to your events and try to sell them. Remember that somebody might now try to name themselves DJ Tarot. Because people might not realize tarot and tarot are a bit different, and they start doing different things like that where it could start to encroach on your brand. So this is where an important part of the conversation has to include things like trademarks and protecting your brand. If you had a trademark, your brand is, let's call it Cooler Fit as that trademark. If that is protected, all you have to do is, well, you go to court and you tell the judge, somebody has used my mark without my permission and it has cost me this. Nothing else you have to prove. If you just go to the police, you have to prove that the person did it without permission, that they did it falsely, that they meant to cause harm to the brand. These are things you have to establish without trademark protection. So it's important to have that kind of protection.
The panel discussion forms part of activities for Global Entrepreneurship Week 2020.
Farmers through the Ministry of Agriculture received rainwater harvesting and irrigation equipment this week.
The Ministry of Agriculture received rainwater harvesting and irrigation equipment on Tuesday, courtesy of the Resilient Caribbean Initiative, funded by the Mexican Agency for International Development Cooperation and implemented by the FAO. The ceremony, held at the Agriculture Outreach Center in Tabernacle, was attended by Minister of Agriculture Honorable Samuel Duggins and other agriculture stakeholders. Addressing the gathering, Minister Duggins said the distribution marks another step forward toward food security in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Some months ago, we would have designed a drought resilience irrigation project. And today we see here, through the collaborative efforts of the FAO, Mexico, CARICOM, the distribution of materials that are well in line with our drought resilience irrigation project, as we call DRIP. And our farmers need no one to tell them the pressing issues of climate change. As you plow your fields, as you grow your crops, you know what the temperature outside is like.
20 farmers will receive equipment that would help them in combating the effects of climate change. Minister Duggins announced that 40% of the recipients are women.
One of the things I like about this project is that there's a great deal of women that are part of this distribution. If I'm not mistaken, it's about some 40% women that would have received this material. Because for us to reach where we need to reach, it has to be a whole of society approach. Gender equity is another big part of what we strive for as a part of our agenda. And so today we see another step forward. Every day we take a little step forward. And by 2025, I am certain that our country will look back and say, job well done.
He thanked the entities that donated to the initiative and offered the government's commitment to food security in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Along with this, your government has really been charting the course to ensure that all farmers could have some relief and some level of resilience as well. But it is always good when we have friends who can hold hands with us and ensure that you, the farmers, have the support you require. So this morning I'm really here to say congratulations to you, the farmers, for being proud recipient. But I'm also here to say thank you to CARICOM, Government of Mexico, and the FAO, and all involved for being part of this project as well. And to reiterate our government's commitment to ensure that our country is much more food secure.
This project supports the Caribbean Small Island Developing States ZIZ using an integrated water, energy, food nexus approach in Barbados, Antigua and Barbuda, Jamaica, and St. Kitts and Nevis.
The police have relaunched a youth initiative dubbed MAGIC.
The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is sprinkling a little magic in school with the relaunch of its mentoring, advising, guiding, and instructing children MAGIC program. MAGIC serves as an early intervention initiative to dissuade youth from social deviance, according to a press release from the police force. The program is being spearheaded by former police officer Lindita Powell, with assistance from trained MAGIC instructors who are enlisted and former police officers as well. The program aims to focus on youth development from the primary school level through to first farm and will assist in the decision-making process, imparting life and civic lessons to children. Topics explored include the development of problem-solving skills, conflict resolution, goal setting, drug use and abuse, peer pressure, all forms of bullying, and law and order. MAGIC classes began at the Sandy Point Primary, Bronte Welsh Primary, Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary, Washington Archibald High, and Keon High Schools on St. Kitts. Students are given a workbook with practical scenarios and situations, both for group and individual completion. The ministry is confident that all schools throughout the Federation will eventually include the program in their curricula.
After the break, Taylor Swift postpones Brazilian concert after fan dies, and filmmakers pull out of Amsterdam Documentary Festival. Stay tuned.
Get ready for a transformation like never before. Introducing the Triple Transformation Transaction Treasures at Horswood's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store St. Kitts. From